Thanks a lot, Lothar, for the introduction. My name is Nicola Rustignoli, and I'm the co-CEO of the SCION Association. For us, it is really a great honor and a great responsibility to bring this community forward. And so I've been working in the network security industry here in Zurich for a few years. I thought this was a really exciting time for SCION, and as I knew Adrian from my time back here at ETH as a student, I came back with the goal of building up the SCION Association. And so it is my very pleasure today with my co-CEO Luzius to introduce you to the SCION Association.
Thank you very much. Good morning, my name is Luzius Cameron. Just a very short introduction to myself. After my postdoc studies in astrophysics, I joined UBS for 30 years, 12 years as its general secretary, and the last 2 years as vice chairman of global wealth management. In addition, I'm on the board of directors of a financial institution and the chairman of a charitable foundation. As you can see, we, together with my partner Nicola, we complement each other in an absolutely amazing way. But now let's go to the SCION Association. SCION Association is a non-profit organization with a technology that's based on open source. We have a very strong governance, not unlike that of many big companies that are equally successful. And I'll just quickly guide you through the main points of our governance, which obviously has as its main goal the well-being and the benefits of our members. SCION Association is now just over 2 years old, and in those 2 years, we've progressed actually really incredibly. We've been maturing and providing more and more value to our members. Going through the corporate governance, the members obviously are the most important element of our company, and the founding members are actually at the core of SCION Association, because without the founding members, SCION Association could never have actually come into existence. And that's why I want to mention them personally. So it's ETH Zurich, obviously, where SCION Association was discovered and researched together with Nico. Then we've got the Swiss National Bank as a founding member, 6, and last not but least, very generous private individual, Ueli Sick, who played a very instrumental role in bringing SCION Association actually off the ground. But in addition, we also have a huge number of members, or ever-growing part of members. And I'm very happy to announce that since last SCION Day, we actually got 5 new members, namely Expo, Cyberlink, Miston Labs, Sunrise, and Swisscom. So thank you very much to all the members, and especially, of course, the founding members. A good governance structure needs a strong board of directors, and I'm really very happy that our board of directors is incredibly strong, with a combination of C-level executives from business as well as ETH professors. And I'd like to mention in particular 2 observers, 2 permanent observers, one from the Swiss National Bank and one from the BIS, the Bank of International Settlement, both of which are giving constant input to our governance. We've got an advisory board, which is actually chaired by Professor Adrian Perrick, the inventor of SCION, and is populated by a great mix of business representatives, technology representatives, and academia from all over the world. And last not but least, there's the team, the core team that actually does a lot of the work, actually all of the work. We're only 5 people. Actually, we're hiring 2 software developers, but we can do all that work because we have absolutely 0 overhead. So everybody does a little bit of everything, including obviously the 2 CEOs. And with that, I hand over to my partner again.
Thanks a lot, Luzius. So I really like to think about the SCION community not only as a network of routers, of computers, but really as a network of people like all of you here who are passionate about making the internet reliable and secure. And for this community to thrive, it is very important that we not only take care of the technology and evolve it, it is also very important that everybody in the ecosystem can actually benefit from it, that all the value can be taken by both the users and the providers of SCION. So how do we help a SCION association? Well, first of all, there is no global adoption without clear technical specification. And that's why we put a lot of effort in making sure that the SCION community is well represented in global standardization bodies such as the Internet Engineering Task Force. So I'm very pleased to share that earlier this year, we finally submitted all the core SCION specification to the independent stream. This has been going on through a review process, and we really hope to see this work being published as an RFC next year. This is work that we can't do ourselves without our members. That's why we have a standardization committee that helps us and gives us input. There is also no global adoption without an easily accessible, free, open source implementation. And that's why, as an association, we also maintain the open source implementation. This is once again work that we can't do ourselves, so I'm immensely grateful to all the contributors. So if you pushed to SCION Proto, thank you. I really appreciate. We have companies like Anapaya or ETH Zurich that are still very active. And we will continue doing work on the open source implementation. First of all, to make sure that it becomes easier and easier to experiment while keeping a very solid base for the core part. To this point, open source maintenance, of course, requires some resources. And I'm very happy to share today that we will be supported also by the NLNet Foundation in this endeavor. So they have a lot of experience in supporting very interesting open source projects. And so I'm looking forward to collaborate with them. Of course, we might have a great technology. But last day, I was actually Googling on SCION on Google Images, and I got a lot of Toyotas. And I think it is very critical that people actually hear about the technology, the right people hear about the technology. So we, as SCION Association, invested quite a lot in making sure that the technology has a clear image. We have been working very hard on messaging that is technology-focused, that is vendor neutral, that can be used also by all our members to go to market with SCION, to be able to explain the benefits of SCION to their customers. So to this point, we have a marketing committee who was, of course, involved in the organization also of SCION Day. We make it easier for our members to sponsor events like this one with very favorable conditions. So thank you all. Thank you to our marketing committee, also to our head of marketing, Katarina, who did the impossible to make this event. I think without you all and without your support, we wouldn't be here. Finally, you might have a great brand and message, but the key thing is which ones are the ecosystems that benefit from SCION? Which ones are the industries? Which ones are the markets? And I think here we have a great example in Switzerland where the whole industry collaborated to build a very solid SCION presence. We want to replicate this globally across various markets. So this year we launched an adoption committee with many of our members, and that's where we work on these questions. We work on using our networks, on activating contacts. To this point, I'm very excited to share, first of all, that we will have our first SCION event internationally. So we will have a mini event in Amsterdam early next year. And I'm also very happy to announce that we are a partner member of FinOS, the FinTech Open Source Foundation. They are a branch of the Linux Foundation that focuses on pushing open source in the finance industry, which is, of course, very, very critical for the success of SCION. So I'm really looking forward to the collaboration with them. Said that, I think if you would like to join one of this committee, or if you think what we do can be helpful for your organization, or if you simply want to support us in our endeavor to promote SCION globally, then you should consider joining us as a member. So we will be at the booth outside, or you can get in touch with us. With that said, I'm very pleased to see so many people, so many industries here today, and I wish you all a great SCION Day. Thank you.